Here are some tactics to help you improve your focus. Number one is turning off notifications. And the idea here is that as you use your mobile phone or you browse the web, the apps you use will almost certainly deliver notifications to you by default, because that's a very powerful way for the developer of that app to re-engage the consumer. But almost always, the first thing I do whenever I download an app is I toggle the notification settings to limit or completely eliminate the notifications I get, because I want to proactively check the app or the website rather than it interrupting me and breaking up my schedule with some news or something I don't really care about. And one technique here is batching. So rather than checking your email or Twitter 20 times a day, allocate 2 or 3 maximum times that you will actually proactively check it. And those might be longer sessions, but that way you're not context switching as much and you maintain focus for a longer amount of time. The next tactic is to move your phone out of arm's reach. Smartphones today are an infinite source of content, entertainment, and dopamine hits, and that, of course, can be very dangerous and distracting if you're trying to do the hard work of focusing for an extended period of time. One thought experiment, which is kind of interesting to think about, is that if you showed a smartphone of today to someone from 40 or 50 years ago, their mind would be blown at how much you can do in this small little device. And that is really dangerous for our brains and our minds today. And so one way to combat that is literally to move your phone physically away from you, to increase the activation energy, to actually check it. Move it into a closet or another room, and that way you won't be able to subconsciously just pick it up and check it every few minutes. And the final point here is an essay that Paul Graham wrote called Manager versus Maker Schedule. And what this essay calls out is that the way these two people get things done is quite different. Managers get work done through other people, and that means that they're going to want to talk to people and schedule meetings to get alignment. Whereas if you're a maker, the way you get things done is by doing the hard work on your own, largely, sitting in front of a computer, doing the creative work with a code editor. You have to be aware of that as you go through your day. So if you're a maker, then you want to actually feel empowered to reject meetings if you feel like they're not actually going to contribute to the creative work. And of course, you should provide context on why you think this meeting is probably not worth the time, or if you can do it asynchronously, but you really want to guard your focus time so you avoid a lot of breaks in your schedule. And some companies actually embrace this idea. For example, at Facebook, Wednesday is known to be a no meeting day. And so on Wednesdays, you can be pretty sure that you're going to have at least a 3 or 4 hour block of unstructured time.